in 1943. Originally constructed as a temporary solution to the overflow of students and professors, it was by no means an ideal space. It violated fire codes, its walls were but thin, shoddy pieces of plywood, the floorboards creaked and groaned, climate control didn't really work. Yet Building 20 is remembered as a magical incubator that produced some of the most groundbreaking discoveries of the 20th century. How? Building 20 had three unique attributes. Firstly, it was unplanned, meaning that it lacked a strict organizational structure like most corporate buildings or office cubicles at the time. Second, it was flexible. Walls could literally be torn down and room layouts reconfigured to fit the researchers' needs. Third, and most importantly, the building was cross-disciplinary, culminating in this big hodgepodge of miscellaneous departments, all under a single roof.
Building 20 has been home to the Research Laboratory for Electronics, the Laboratory for Nuclear Science.
All these things contributed to an element of surprise. The building's unplanned nature meant it was notoriously difficult to navigate, leading to chance encounters and collaboration between individuals of diverse backgrounds. One student, an electrical engineer, would often stop by the acoustics department while procrastinating on his dissertation, and over time these encounters blossomed into friendships, curious intellectual discussions, and collaboration. The student, Amar Bose, went on to create a unique wedge-shaped speaker and would later found the Bose Corporation. During quarantine, our minds slowly went insane from staying locked up in the same place. That's basically what researchers on Mars are going to be doing. As we plan for life on Mars, it's crucial to consider not only the logistical aspects of providing food and other basic necessities, but preserving and prioritizing the mental well-being of astronauts. Instead of solely focusing on creating 100% systemized and hyper-efficient spaces,
the park has been built to reflect Apple's values.
Individual who ran into a glass wall pane through the glass door on the first floor of Apple Park. They are bleeding, slightly disoriented.
The aim should be to build a habitat, a home, that serves the astronauts. Taking inspiration from Building 20, it's important that Mars architecture facilitates a healthy range of randomness and cultivates an atmosphere of curiosity, an element of surprise.
If I were to say, my fellow citizens, that we shall send to the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Houston, a giant rocket more than 300 feet tall, the length of this football field, made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, capable of standing heat and stresses, several times more than have ever been experienced, fitted together with a precision better than the finest watch, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, control, communications, food, and survival, on an untried mission to an unknown celestial body, and then returning safely to Earth, re-entering the atmosphere at speeds of over 25,000 miles per hour, causing heat about half that of the temperature of the sun, almost as hot as it is here today, and do all this.
We have Avenger Robotics playing really tough defense up against orbit.
And do all this and do it right, and do it first, before this decade is out, and we must be home.
UHF is good. Touchdown confirmed. We're safe.
And the moon and the planets are there, and new hopes for knowledge and peace are there. And therefore, as we set sail